3, 2.
Hi, my name is Julia Zelinsky, and this is my audience today. Okay, today I'm going to talk to you about year-round school systems versus traditional school systems. Of course, a year-round school system is going to have 12 months, and a traditional is 9 months. Both of these school systems are actually 180 days where the students go to school. They are just scheduled differently, where they have different breaks, whereas year-round has a much shorter summer, which is only a month, whereas traditional, of course, has the 2 to 3 month schedule. There has been a couple of studies done that they have run test scores on year-round schools versus traditional schools, and there has not been much of a difference that the year-round is that much better, as some people would like to know. A lot of things for parents is during the summer we want to plan family vacations during these months where we can go out of town and have fun with our families. And there's also the parts where older kids go to summer camps. In a traditional summer camp, they can last any amount of time of the summer, whereas if you had a year-round school, they would be limited to a 1-month summer. There's also the mini vacations in a year-round, where you would have a fall break, which would be 2 to 3 weeks, Christmas, and then a spring break, which is 2 to 3 weeks, whereas traditional you only have 1 week in each. Now, I personally think that if you let your kids go to a year-round and have 2 to 3 weeks in between, the students are still going to forget a little bit, whereas I've had some people in the studies say that they think that having the longer summers, the kids forget a lot more, whereas I personally think that if you're gone for 2 to 3 weeks instead of just a week, the students are going to forget a whole lot more. Another thing is all the types of money that the school systems and districts are going to accumulate more with a year-round schedule. One of them is going to be the buses. A Georgia district has just done the year-round, and they started the bus systems, and it was $128,000 extra on top of what they normally have for the buses just to run for those extra months of the school being on. Some other bills that they accumulated was a higher electricity bill, since in a traditional school system we don't have school during the summer months, so they get to turn the AC off, whereas in a year-round they're in school, so the AC has to be on constantly, which is driving up the electricity bill. And not only with that makes, whereas taxpayers pay in to provide for the schools, we would have to pay in more money just to have the schools run. Another thing is, with that being said, you'd also have to pay for the extra lunch ladies, the bus drivers, the more maintenance that needs to be done on the school. The janitors would have to do more work with there being children and teachers there. I'm against this on a lot of different levels, whereas it's more expensive to have year-round versus traditional to me, and I just think that the students need to have more off time during the summers and not so much off time during the school year. Thank you.